Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Wade Daniel Smith, and in this video I'm going to discuss the number one reason that women go to hell besides atheism and paganism in general, which is of course the capital sin of abortion, which, uh abortion is obviously the same thing as first degree premeditated murder. They just made up a different word for abortion to try to make an exception to thou shalt not murder. All right. So one of the 10 commandments is thou shalt not murder. And by the way, atheists and agnostics and pagans, all 10 of the 10 commandments are derivable from logical first principles. So don't tell me that there is not one true God or that there is not any such thing as the 10 commandments. At least 6 of them are derivable from Confucius' silver rule, and the other 4 are derivable from the cosmological argument and common sense. That thou shalt not murder, all right? Don't do to others what you don't want done to you. Well, what would you feel like if you were the baby, woman? If you were the baby that you're about to murder, how would you think you would feel? I hope to God that women get to have to face the babies they abort when they stand before God in heaven, and that the baby gets to be the one to pronounce hell on the woman. I hope that's how he has it planned out. Because if I were an aborted baby, you would go to hell. Put it that way. And thank God I'm not an aborted baby, but that's beside the point. I was born about a month premature, and I have a 187 IQ. So don't tell me that Nancy Pelosi or Hillary Clinton, who wants abortion legalized 7 months after the due date, that isn't murder. That is murder. They are murdering wolves. All right. If I was born a month premature and I have a composite IQ on Mensa High IQ Society of 187, to my knowledge, it's the second highest officially scored IQ score in the history of humanity. The only one I know of higher than me is Savant. All right. Well, I'm living proof that the baby is a human being. And we can keep babies alive when they're born 4 and 5 and even 6 months premature now. And the women want to murder their baby 7 months after the due date. Thou shalt not murder. Abortion is literally the number one reason that women are going to hell, especially in the United States and Western Europe and Australia. And you're not coming out, by the way. You don't go to hell for 30 days or 30 minutes or whatever nonsense the Pope or somebody else is telling you that. Murder is an irreversible crime, and the only rational punishment for it is an irreversible punishment. That's why there is no sacrifice for the forgiveness of murder in the law of Moses, because you don't get forgiven of murder. If you commit murder, you're commanded to be put on trial at the mouth of 2 or 3 eyewitnesses and then stoned to death 30 minutes after you, or literally 5 minutes after you are convicted by your own family, by the way. It commands your own family to stone you to death, and it says, thine eye shall not pity you. So, what does that tell you? There is no forgiveness for murder in the law of God. You go to hell, and you go to hell forever. And that's where women are going who support abortion, especially the ones who've actually had abortions. And I kid you not, I hope I get to bear witness against you people on your day of judgment in heaven, because I'm going to bear witness and say, I told you so. And then I'm going to laugh at you when you go burn in hell forever. That's going to be part of my reward in heaven, is getting to laugh at your sorry murdering ass.